Guys, I was at the emergency room and God put a rock for me to see it again. Like, how good is He? How supportive is He? Like, I was shocked. If you haven't watched my last videos, go watch them because I talk about how God put a rock in my house to show me He's the eternal rock in my life, and He is also the eternal rock in yours. So whatever that I'm living is really just for me to spread it around and also to show you that He's there for you too. Not only me, I'm no one, like I'm just God's daughter, but you are also. So in this video I want to talk about how I had a surgery in the past days and it's been hard. I talked about it also in the last video, so you can go watch it. But to sum it up, it's something from the digestive system, and this involves everything with eating, with food, with energy, and it's been hard. It's been very hard, and after this surgery it got very complicated for me, and I had to even go back to the hospital as an emergency because I was about to fade. I couldn't feel the blood flowing around my arms, my legs, my head. I was seeing like black around and I was completely dizzy. It was very hard and I haven't ever felt like this before actually. So it was very scary too, but during the whole time I was just praying to God, talking to God, please God, just help, you know, and I know I'm in your hands, the best hands that can ever hold me, so I'm just going to trust your path. I was there, and guys, it took like hours to get to see a doctor because it was Saturday night, and during weekends there are only doctors that are on guard, so it's not like during the week there are more doctors usually. So it took like 4 hours to see a doctor, and I was dying, really. I was dying. I was, wow. When we get into the room, we were still waiting, and I even had to, I don't want to say fight, but discuss with the doctor because she didn't want to attend me. She was like, yeah, I mean, but this is normal after your surgery, so you just have to deal with it, you know? We can't just keep people here because they are just sneezing. And I'm like, I'm not sneezing, like I almost fade, like I couldn't feel the blood flowing in my body, like I'm suffering because of this. I'm experiencing pain and nothing is working, so please do your job. And she was so rude anyway, but I kept my faith up and I was still being grateful because still she was doing her job, you know. But at the end I was still waiting, and I was walking a little bit in the room because I needed, you know, to move to, well, to not feel like I'm dying, like laying on the couch, you know, on the bed. And at some point I was sitting in a little chair, and then I looked down on the floor and I saw a rock. I saw a rock again. Oh my God. I didn't take a picture this time because honestly I had no energy, but I saw the rock and I was like, okay, God. And let me remind you, this door, like these dorms, these places at the hospital are always super clean because every time a person comes in and comes out, they're always cleaning it. Sometimes even you're in the room and they're still cleaning because, well, it has to be clean, you know? So that rock was there, and I'm sure God put it for me to see it. Like, it's gonna be fine. I'm your eternal rock. Trust in me, and it's okay. And at the end, of course, I trusted. I was trusting the whole way, you know, but sometimes life gets here kind of hard, you know, on earth. So anyway, I trusted the whole time anyway. And at the end, I'm so happy I went because they did give me all the medicines that I needed, and they did really help. Maybe not in the moment, but the day after I was feeling so much better, and I was even able to go to church, which was so beautiful, so healing, and I could just feel how God was healing me also from this surgery, because I need to talk about it in another video. Just please leave a little comment if you want me to share more about it. But I really feel like what I went through was a result of all of the decisions I took in my life before connecting to Christ. I was so much into fitness, into just idolizing fitness, my body, my image, and just looking good in front of others. And I feel like because of that, I put my body into so much stress, into so much pressure, and into so much restriction with food, with the sports, with exercise, and with looking good. And that all of that led me to this surgery that I had to go through. And yesterday when I went to church after Sunday, after Saturday night that I barely slept and all, I felt like even if I only slept 2 hours, I felt the energy and the power of the Holy Spirit guiding me, even though I wasn't still feeling recovered. I was feeling a little bit better, but when I was in church, I was even like, oh my God, I feel like I need to throw up. Like, I'm not feeling well and all of this. But I was giving all my pain, even your physical pain, give it to God, you know? And after that, I was almost crying the entire mass because I felt like how God was cleansing my spirit and cleansing my body because of all of that pressure that I just talked to you about, you know? All of this, everything that I did to just look good and feel good. But at the end, you can only feel good when you have God and when you connect to God. And I felt that so much during that mass. God was cleansing and cleaning my body, healing my soul, healing my body, and healing every part of me that I put under this stress and restriction. And it was just so beautiful. It was so beautiful. And my family was worried because, well, it was a long time I didn't see some of my relatives. And they were even like, are you okay? Like, you're crying so much, like we are worried. And I was like, I don't know how to say it, but I'm even like fine than ever. I'm better than ever, you know? Even if I'm crying and all, I'm crying, but it's feeling like it's okay, you know? And it's okay. It's not like I'm crying and I'm just like drowning in my sadness or in my tears or in my brokenness as I used to be. I'm crying because I'm supported and I'm loved and I'm taken care of and God is there and I feel him and it's so beautiful and I'm praying and I'm feeling how he's even hugging me. I don't know how to say it, but once you do really pray, seeking God and humbling yourself and just giving yourself to him, you really feel he's there. And I really feel he's hugging me with his light and with his fire and with his love, and I'm gonna cry. It's so beautiful. I'm just so thankful to God, and I just want everyone to know this, you know, so that they can also know that you can also give your pain to God. I'm no one special. Like, I was so broken, and once I really trusted him and gave myself to him, he healed me, he's healing me, and I know I'm in good hands, you know. I know that even if it's still painful sometimes, that it's not like I'm going down ever again, you know. In the past, with psychology and with other kinds of therapies and treatments and manifestation and all these new age practices, I always had the doubt, and I always felt like this is okay for a while, but at some point I'm gonna go down again, because this is how the devil tricks you, you know, thinking that what you're doing is working, but if it's not God, it's not working, it's not gonna work. So just please trust in God, trust him with your life, because that's the way to get through this life, you know. So I hope this video helped. I pray that it gets to the right people. I pray that it gets to everyone that's seeking God, that it's seeking healing, and that is seeking higher presence of God in their lives, you know. So I love you. I hope this video helped you. Please subscribe, leave a little comment, and reach out if you need anything, okay? I'm also a life coach, so I offer coaching sessions in whatever the topics I share here. I'll be sharing also more in the next videos, and I hope to see you in the next one. God bless you. Please know that he is there for you. He loves you. He takes care of you. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.